everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. If this is your first time listening, my name is Mia.
And I'm Dan. Thanks for joining us today.
So, this is actually our very first episode, which feels kind of nice.
Yeah, it does. And we thought we'd start with something very real, very everyday.
Exactly. Introducing yourself in English.
Which sounds simple, but honestly, it can be one of the most stressful moments for a lot of people.
It really is. People always say, I know English, until I have to speak.
And especially at the beginning of a conversation.
Yeah, that first moment when someone looks at you and waits.
And suddenly you forget how to say your own name.
Completely blank.
So if that's happened to you, you're definitely not alone.
I think part of the problem is that people think an introduction has to be impressive.
Yeah, like it has to sound perfect.
Perfect grammar, long sentences, no mistakes.
But in real life, introductions are usually very short.
And kind of boring, actually.
Yeah, no one is expecting a speech.
So let's imagine we're meeting for the first time. I'd probably just say, Hi, I'm Mia.
And I'd say, Hi Mia, I'm Dan.
And that's already enough.
That is a complete introduction.
If you're thinking, surely that can't be enough.
Yes, it really is. If you want to add something, you could say where you're from.
Right. For example, I'm from the UK. And that's it. Hi, I'm Mia. I'm from the UK.
That's it. You don't need to add in your whole background. You can, but later.
Much later.
Something else I notice is that learners often sound very formal.
Yes, very textbook.
My name is Daniel. I am very pleased to meet you.
Which isn't wrong, but it's not how people usually speak.
Most people would just say, Hi, I'm Dan. Nice to meet you.
Do you remember a time where you met people in another language?
Oh yeah, it's terrifying.
Because you're thinking about the language, not the person.
Yes, exactly. You're inside your own head.
That's why short introductions help. Less thinking.
Another thing people worry about is accents.
Yes, that comes up all the time.
But accents are normal. Everyone has one.
Native speakers included.
Clarity is more important than sounding native.
Sometimes learners also speak very fast when they're nervous.
I do that too, even though English is my native language.
Same. Slowing down feels uncomfortable, but it helps so much.
And it actually makes you sound more confident.
So, if you're listening right now, you don't need to practice anything complicated.
Just your name.
And maybe where you're from.
That's enough to start.
Another thing we should say is that silence is normal.
Yes, after an introduction, there's often a small pause.
And people think that pause means they've failed.
But it doesn't. It's just a pause.
The other person is thinking too.
I think introductions are really about energy.
Ah, yes. Are you open? Are you friendly?
People remember that, not your sentence structure. First impressions really do matter.
So if English isn't your first language, you're already doing something hard. You're putting yourself out there.
And every introduction gets easier than the last one.
All right, I think that's a good place to stop for today.
Yes, I agree. Remember, keep it simple, keep it natural, and have fun with it.
Let us know in the comments how you feel about introductions, and if you have any tips for your fellow learners.
Thanks so much for listening to our first episode.
Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.